Nope. Sorry.
Hello, you beautiful people, and welcome back to Stories by the Cup. Today, I don't have a story for you. I'm sorry. I've disappointed you all. But what I do have today is a box opening. Upside down. Broken binding. There we go. And I am curious to see what we get because I didn't look at any of the spoiler stuff and I have no idea what it's going to be. This is the sci-fi and fantasy, so it's all like new books coming out. I'll be curious if this is a book that's on my reading list or something brand new. Either way, I'm excited to open it with you all, and yeah, it's just going to be a quick little video of this and then maybe more because my sister-in-law is back in town and we're going to go do some book shopping. I might record a little snippet from that. We're going to go to Rediscovered Books, so that should be fun. So let's see here. Pater Eternus. Who gives life? Who gives purpose? Who gives joy? Let us see. Oh. All right, we have the Infinite State. This is by Richard Swan. Looks very militaristic, almost perhaps we're going for some dystopian, maybe utopia sort of thing. Ooh, yep, all right. Tyranny is an aberration. Pater Eternus is evil. It does not have to be this way. I love the sprayed edges. That's actually really cool, going with the cover. I like that. And the inside cover. Very spacey. Sci-fi. I'm getting the vibes of that. Ooh, that's really, really cool. I love that cover art. It's so cool. I love stuff like this. It makes me think of the like God of War concept artwork that I have. It's so cool. And yeah, that looks really cool. Then on the other side of that, ooh, okay. The artwork alone is making me really excited for this. Like, I love this kind of like graphic art that shows the worlds. All right, so what is this book all about? Well, in this blistering science fiction epic, international best-selling author Richard Swan presents a thrilling tale of survival and an eviscerating examination of totalitarianism. The Infinite State begins at a flashpoint in the lives of a widowed party member, a disgraced investigator, and a hypersled pilot, entangled in a plot to escape the suffocating authority of a fascist state. So it sounds like it's about escaping from the Empire, which is currently ruled by Pater Eternus. Curious to learn more about this villain, I guess. We'll see. I can't wait to give this a try. I think it'll be an interesting read, and if I like it, you'll hear about it in a video, hopefully very soon. With that, let's get back on to the rest of the video, where we go on a little shopping trip to Rediscovered Books. We're back, because I did a whole unboxing thing, and now I'm in different clothes because it's a different day. Now we have more books. We have 20 books, in fact. First book this is technically my third copy buying this, because here's what happened. got this, read through it, and was like, damn, I need the whole series. Like, there's no way I'm not getting the whole series. Got the box set, had another copy, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to give this to somebody and get them into it. That person then also went and bought the box set and gave that book to somebody. And now I got this for my lovely camera person.
Oh, thank you so much.
I won't say your name if you don't want me to.
That's okay. You can just say...
Mysterious Camera Woman.
Okay.
Who will eventually be on the channel.
It won't be so mysterious when my face is, like, out for everyone to see.
So anyways, we got 20 books. There's only 19 books showing because I had to order one, but it's on the receipt, so it counts.
Well, it's kind of a little bit less than that because of my book. It's not quite.
Well, do you want me to do that one now?
Well, you can go through all of them first.
Okay, let's go through all of them, and then we'll do... So, Rediscovered Books had an event going on today where it was get a book with a blind date. And they actually did a cool little roulette wheel at the beginning where you could get different prizes. And I just so happened to get a free date with a book. So, I am excited to give this a try. Whatever it may be. Maybe I won't be excited. We'll see what that's about. These two books I'll do together. So we got 2 new Terry Pratchett books because I love Terry Pratchett. The first Terry Pratchett book that I read was Night Watch, and that was just a really hilarious book that had a really interesting time traveling mechanic to it that was actually done really well. So we have The Thief of Time, which is one of the Discworld's death novels, and then the Going Postal, I love this name, which is Moist von Lepwig.
It's actually the first one of... It says it's the first one.
Okay. Yeah, Terry Pratchett books. They're really good. He's got over 50 books. But the cool thing is you can pick up any one of these novels and just jump right in. There's not spoilers for previous things. They're not 100% connected, but they're all in like the same world. So, 2 new Terry Pratchett books. Next book, this one we got from Barnes & Noble, is The Startup Hell. It's about an entry-level sales tech starting up basically their own version of hell. Apparently the main character's mother is a kick-ass, world-saving, demon-slaying Shadow Council wizard. That's awesome. It sounds like kind of a cozy and hilarious, witty sort of book, so that should be fun. Next book. I love this artwork, and this is really, like, seeing this is what got me to pick up this book. And then I saw that this is by Nebula Award winner C.L. Polk, even though I knew the end. And it sounds really interesting. It's about a magical detective in Chicago who is, with the love of their life, basically looking into this strange mystery where apparently the repercussions for this notorious serial killer that they're going after, should they fail to find this person, only hell and heartbreak await. So it's a very short book, but it sounds really interesting. I've not heard of C.L. Polk, but this should be interesting, I think.
Clearly you've never heard of it because you don't know how to pronounce the name.
I actually do that a lot. I will see the word, and I'm like, damn it, I said that wrong completely. And then I have Brandon Sanderson's arch nemesis, John Scalzi. Picked up 2 of the books that John Scalzi has written that sounded a little bit more interesting to me. I am curious to read Old Man's War, but before reading that, I really wanted to read Starter Villain because this book just sounds hilarious. And then I'm really interested in the Kaiju Preservation Society. I am curious. These will be my first Scalzi books I've ever read. So which one, Camera Woman, do you want to read? Why don't you take one with you? I'll keep the other, and then we'll swap when you come back.
Okay, so I'm a little biased in 2 different ways, and this is why I'm kind of split. The Starter Villain seems really interesting, really funny, but I just spent a long time in Japan, where my homestay family, one of my homestay brothers, used to always pretend that I was a kaiju. And every single day when I would come home, he would pretend that I'm a kaiju and try to fight me. And so I have a feeling that both of them will be really interesting to me. But my instinct was to start with the villain one.
I didn't realize this, but it says, when COVID-19 sweeps through New York City, So apparently this takes place in New York. Main character might just be from New York. It doesn't say where this actually takes place. It is clearly Earth, but... So you want to take this one?
Okay, I think I will.
Okay. All right. And then... I love this book so much. And the version that I got was like the US bestseller. It had just like this yellow strip that didn't have the nice colored end pages. And there, I don't know if it picks it up on camera at all, but like there's kind of like this almost holographic texture to it. Like it looks really cool. I saw this and I wanted our resident camera woman to read this book, but I really wanted to get this for myself. So I bought it again. I love this series. And then in the bookstore, I realized there is a sequel to this, because in literally the video recording, which will probably come out after this video, there is a sequel to this. It is called Somewhere Beyond the Sea. I have mixed feelings on that because I said during the video that I really wanted a sequel. I hope it's still cozy. The book cover's giving me darker vibes. If anything happens to my precious children, TJ Klune, there will be hell to pay. Anyways, TJ Klune's a really good author. I was really impressed with this book, and so I picked up 2 more TJ Klune books. The next one is The Wolfsong. I'm a huge, like, if I had a spirit animal would be Wolfe. And so on that premise alone, I am interested in this book. Also, it is really orange. I don't know why this is really orange. I like the holographicness. I don't know if it's orange because the moon's orange, but that's really orange. I'm glad the pages are not orange. I don't know anything about this, but I really love TJ Klune. And this actually has like 4 books in the series, which I think is their longest running series as far as I know. I'm falling in love with TJ Klune, so I can't wait to read more. And then this is actually a recent re-release.
Shadow and Claw.
Yeah, like when the original release came out, because this came out, I want to say, at least a decade or more ago. But this is a re-release of it. I have just, like, this gets compared to Tolkien and C.S. Lewis, so, like, it sounds really interesting. It is following a character who's known as the Shadow Torturer, and they come from the Guild of Torturers. Something happens where they get kicked out, and so it's following the story of them after they get kicked out, I believe. And I've heard nothing but really good things about, specifically, like, there's, I don't know how many books are in the series, but this book, the first one I heard, is like top tier. I also expect it to be really dark.
Yeah, so there was like a few other books, but it was like from the literally 1981. And then there was this one, The Shadow of the Torturer, which is from 1980. And then The Claw of the... Sorry, I'm Japanese. Consolator? I don't know. But that one was published in 1981, so literally a year after another book came.
Like now that I'm looking at this book more, I'm more and more confused. I've heard people talking about this a lot recently because everybody was really excited for Tor's Essentials edition.
The Shadow of the Torturer from 1980 is the first book. This one is containing the first 2 novels of the Book of the New Sun series.
Oh, so, okay.
They're both included.
The first half of the... Okay, so the whole 4 volumes is called The New Sun. This is Shadow of the Torturer and The Claw of the... Conciliator? Yeah. Conciliator. Why did I have a hard time with that word? Conciliator.
I did too. You're not alone.
Claw of the Conciliator continues the saga of Severin, banished from his home. Okay.
And then there's technically 2 different parts, but they're combined just like this one.
Okay.
But it's Sword and Citadel.
Okay, so this is kind of 2 in 1.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
That's that's cool. At least we can read it without...
Yeah, because I was like, wait, can I not read this until we get the shadow? Okay, it makes more sense. Okay.
They're combined.
This is making more sense now. It's Shadow and Claw. Next book. I have not heard anything about this author. The author was in Barnes & Noble when we went there. Her name is Gail Grant Park. And she was really sweet. It was really cool getting to talk to her. She was really passionate about her book. She kind of told us a little bit about her self-publishing journey and just a little bit about herself. She signed it. I'm going to butcher what she put in there, but it's Legak de Goon. Is that at all right? Even close?
You know, I've had to speak words in Gaelic before. That did not sound right. But good try.
Don't speak Gaelic very well.
That's okay, but it was really nice. She memorized that one line just for us and for insight.
And do you remember what it meant? It was like chase your dreams or something like that?
Yeah, it was like wish you well.
Yeah. This is based on Irish ghost stories. Gail did a lot of research into Irish legends and that sort of thing. I like ghost stories personally, and there are 3 books in this series, and you can pick up all of her books on Amazon, I believe. So go check her out. All right. Another TJ Klune book, which this one I've actually been really excited for because I had heard about this. We Burned So Bright. I believe this came out, I think, in May. This book is kind of like, I think the whole premise is, there's only 30 days left to live, and this couple wanted to take a trip down to the coast, and so they were like, well, there's only 30 days left to live, let's get that trip in now. And they just go through a lot of their own emotions. Now, having read The House in the Cerulean Sea, I absolutely trust TJ Klune to do these reflective books about exploring one's inner turmoil and emotions and doing it in a really sincere way. And it's a lot about the journey and not the destination. So I'm really excited to read this. All right, next one is another one that I've had on the list for a while. Excited to finally have The Apprentice to the Villain. This is written by Nicole. Oh no, I'm going to butcher this name. Nicole Maehrer. I've heard a lot of people talk about this book. It sounds hilarious. It is essentially just about an evil villain needs somebody to help them out in the shop, right? So you are following the story of the apprentice to the villain. Go figure, name of the book. I like the little notice on the back, though. It says, "Notice to staff. There has been a disturbing increase in cheeriness, sprightly behavior, and overall optimism of late. Please resume your former dark, ominous terrors at your earliest convenience. Management." I can't wait to read this. I also feel really bad for this frog on the back.
Uh-oh.
That frog
no.
doesn't look right.
No.
I guess he's also on the front, but I like him being picked out on the back. He looks awful. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
The next book we picked up from Rediscovered Books. I don't know if this was meant to be in the romance section, but there was a thing going on where if we picked up a romance or romantasy book, you got a free Harley Quinn sort of thing, which we didn't end up getting. And I think that's because this wasn't meant to be in the romance section.
Oh no.
It's supposed to be romance. I mean, it's the Dark Lord's Guide to Dating and Other War Crimes.
Yeah, I don't know if the war crimes had anything to do with that.
Yeah, maybe it's not considered romance if there's war crimes. This is written by Tiffany Hunt. I know you were giggling in the back of the car reading part of this.
I read the first couple pages, and oh my god, I was like, oh, this is how this is gonna go. They're just gonna look.
Step 1, kidnap someone cute. Step 2, force her into marriage. Step 3, try not to get feelings. Can't wait to read that. That should be funny. All right, and then this was if I was getting any one book other than some TJ Klune books, this was the one book that I had to get. This is the 3rd book in the Tainted Cup series. It's kind of like a Sherlock Holmes and Watson sort of thing. It's a detective and their partner helping them in a world that essentially has leviathans always threatening to basically destroy them. But it's a society that's been built up on the dead bodies of leviathans, these like different flora and mushrooms and different kind of things, and they basically are skin selling yourself with certain like leviathan parts, and they are giving you different things. So the main character Din can essentially have a really good memory. He associates everything that occurs, sound, touch, smell, things he sees, all that sort of stuff, by, oh, I'm going to sniff this thing, and now that this, whatever goes on, is going to be associated with that smell. And so when he wants to recall perfectly what everybody said, where everything on the floor was, what occurred during that time, he just has to go back to that smell. So excited. Like, this is one of those books where you just start sitting down and reading, and it just totally takes you out of the world. Like, you are immediately transported to someplace else, and it's not a book that I ever like am sitting down and get distracted while reading. Like, it's so absorbing. Third book in this series. I hope there's more. I hope this is not the end, because I love these characters. And then we picked up a murder mystery because I don't know why this art just really captures my eye. The thing that I love though is it's kind of like a whodunit sort of thing, but they give you a whole structural breakdown of where this is taking place. So I think the idea is that as you're reading, you can try to solve the murder before. But yeah,
I like that.
I think it sounds really cool.
I didn't know that there was that on the inside.
Yeah.
You picked it up and you were like, I was like, oh, did you even look at that one?
Well, the nice thing was, so I'd seen this before, and I'm like, oh, I gotta pick that up. This, I was like, I can wait for this to come out on paperback because I don't have totally expendable funds all the time. But this was 50% off through Barnes & Noble, because sometimes they just do a lot of like hardback cover 50% off. So I don't know if they're just trying to get rid of stock.
Had no idea. I was just like, oh, and he's picking up another book. Oh my god.
I have a hard time. This is why I can't go shopping all the time.
You know, next time we should do 50 though, because that would be.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I knew you'd like that.
And then you picked this one.
I'm really excited because I love to see what he does when he knows that he has to put it all together in a small short stories within
He claims he's not very good at short stories.
He did. That's why I want to read it.
Mm-hmm. We're just going on in his brain that he wanted to get down, and yeah, this came out end of last year, I believe, or March of this year. I can't remember. But yeah, this is pretty recent, so. And then the last book, which I already did a whole unboxing video, but just to show it with all the books, because it's the August book month, so all the books that I got in August. This was the Broken Binding release for the Science and Fantasy, so it's a new book release. I think this came out August 6th. All right, and then lastly, we had The Blind Date, which technically I didn't pay for this book. I got it for free because I'm lucky. Never, except for this one time. But anyways, we're going to find out what it is. It's got some colored pages. Oh, okay.
Well, it's right on brand.
Mm-hmm. Emily Henry, People We Meet on Vacation.
Okay, I'm going to look that up real quick.
Okay.
And see what we got.
Ooh, okay. The edging.
That's beautiful.
What's cool though is it actually opens up to the rest.
Wow.
Which I feel like a lot of them don't do that.
Undo the thing. Undo the.
Oh.
Yeah. Because what's going on? What's going on there? Extra. Oh, that's beautiful.
I at least like that they do something versus just nothing that most do. So.
Yeah, me too. Oh, yeah. Beautiful.
Poppy and Alex and Poppy. They have nothing in common. She's a wild child. He wears khakis. She has insatiable wanderlust. He prefers to stay home with a book. And somehow, ever since a fateful car share home from college many years ago, they are the very best of friends. For most of the year, they live far apart. She's in New York City, and he's in their small hometown. But every summer, for a decade, they have taken one glorious week of vacation together, until 2 years ago, when they ruined everything. They haven't spoken since. This already sounds kind of cool and interesting.
Oh my gosh, it's a movie.
I was gonna.
It's a
Okay.
movie.
Okay. I now know where this is from. I was gonna say, I've seen this sort of thing before. It's on Amazon, I assume, right?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. Okay.
And it was released this year in January.
All right, so it's a movie. So we're gonna read it.
Yes.
And then we can watch the movie.
But it is, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, it became a movie so quick. Good for them.
When did it release? The book?
The book? 2021.
Oh, not bad.
Yeah, 5 years is pretty good. That's pretty good.
I mean, the premise sounds pretty interesting, so...
Yeah.
That's 19. Are you recording? I hope you're recording.
I was, yeah.
Yes! Cool. Anyways, that's a tower.
I think we have a good variety.
I'm proud of this tower. And it is technically 20 books. It is 19, but it's 20 because of the sequel to The House in the Cerulean Sea, which I'm so excited to get. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The next video will actually be a story reflection, more than likely. I guess I shouldn't promise that. I don't know what the future holds, but hopefully it will be a story reflection. We get back to more regular stuff, but I don't know. If you guys like it, let me know in the comments below. If you've read any of these, let me know how much you like them. No spoilers, please. All right. Bye, guys.
I love that we're talking about chicken while this is going on.